Alrighty, Virgo. We got a 9-card spread of the Thoth Tarot here for you. And much like the air signs, the earth signs have turned out quite interesting. I would say air and earth have had the most interesting stories. And we can get a past, present, future. It can also be done. It can also kind of come off this way. Typically, though, it's read past, present, future. You do have a couple of. You got the moon, and you have the aeon. So right here, you've got a couple of major arcana. But we're going to start out, Virgo. We're going to start up here with the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands here, this is triumph. This is a triumph card. Triumph after strife. It's next to the pleasure card, which is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, get it to focus there. The Six of Cups, this is satisfaction. So I'm feeling this is recent. I'm feeling this is within the past, 6 months, year. This is recent past. So you've got triumph after strife, satisfaction, and then you've got this. It's a science card, and it's the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is basically intelligence that's realized its goal. Now this could be it's speaking to like your cleverness, your intelligence. It's also speaking to information that you may have acquired that gave you satisfaction and triumph. So there was some strife. Strife at work, strife at home, strife in interpersonal relationships. But there was some strife. Most likely it was coming from work or home. Intelligence. So it's either cleverness or it's information that give you triumph and satisfaction. Now we move on down here to the now. You have the Six of Discs. The Six of Discs. I've done clarification with the pendulum, Virgo, and it's just kind of like spirit saying that you're being wasteful. Prodigal, I've never pronounced that word correctly, but it's basically, it's a kind of wastefulness. It's kind of a spendthrift. And it may be regarding, it typically, it aims kind of like at money, wastefulness with money, but it can also be wastefulness with whatever was triumphed, whatever was gained recently is being wasted. It could be money, Virgo, it could be. But not always. Now we have the Prince of Cups. Now, before we move on, I want to point out something very interesting, Virgo. The draw was Six of Wands, Six of Cups, Six of Swords, Six of Discs. I, maybe once in my life, have seen an arrangement like this, or the pips. This is how the cards are drawn out. Okay, it's 4 sixes in a row. So you want to go check out that. You want to check out an angel number if there's a 66, 66. That's a very unique, and since they are 4 sixes, then the wastefulness is of course directly tied to the triumph and the satisfaction from the intelligence that was used. But now that is a very rare draw, and that's how they were drawn. Okay, so just want to point that out. Prince of Cups. This is the energy I got I did a clarification with the pendulum, it has to do with ruthlessness. And I asked if it was about you, Virgo, and it indicated that it was. Now, it's not ruthlessness. It's ruthlessness that maybe you're getting into a pattern of with this wastefulness. These are side by side. Wastefulness, ruthlessness. I don't know. Maybe you're being ruthless with yourself. But there's wastefulness, ruthlessness. And then you have the major arcana of the moon. And this moon, this is about hidden falsehood. Maybe you're lying to yourself, Virgo. Wastefulness, ruthlessness, deception, falsehood. Let's keep going here. Maybe that speaks to you right there. Now this is the now. This is more of the now here. Wastefulness, ruthlessness, falsehood. And it's directly off of, and like I said again, 4 6s. Who knows how many lifetimes it'll be before you get drawing like that again. Prince of Swords. This is full of ideas. This is a being that's full of ideas and designs. You can see on this card here, you can see the geometric shapes, full of ideas and designs. And it's interesting that you have these two princes, and they're both riding with reins in hand. There's a bit of a driven ruthlessness with this Prince of Cups, and there's a designs and plans. There is almost a warning with this Knight of Discs. It's almost a warning. It's basically it's a jealousy. Divinatory meaning coming out of this Knight of Discs is jealousy. And for me, a lot of times with these 9-card spreads, often there can be like a word of caution given. Like, here's where you were, here's where you are. Be cautious. That's really, really a theme that comes out of these 9-card draws. It's one of the reasons I like them. One, and they don't make for dragged out videos. You finish up with a great major arcana. It's the Aeon card, and it is as the card is presented and it represents. It is new current for the future. That's one of the strong archetypes of this card. All the majors have really strong archetypes in this. The new current for the future. And for me, the way it looks here, you have ideas and designs. But this jealousy is right here in the middle, underneath the ruthlessness. A satisfaction, ruthlessness, ideas and designs. Jealous, satisfaction, ruthlessness, jealous. Yeah, satisfaction, ruthlessness, jealous. This is ideas and designs. New current. It's like a word of caution. What could come from the new ideas and designs. Don't let falsehoods and ruthlessness and jealousy become the new current for the future. You need to keep yourself in check, Virgo, with the jealous and the ruthless. So it's a simple word of caution reading, really, Virgo. And these are always wonderful. This is like what the cards are best at, is pointing out what was, pointing out what is, and pointing out a word of caution. I don't think there's any better service that the tarot can provide. Well, that's what I got for you, Virgo. Thanks for checking out the video.